And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock in, get mentally ready for another hard-fought NBA battle. Welcome and thank you for spending this holiday season with 2K Sports as we get ready for the special NBA presentation. In this game, we'll see the Utah Jazz against the Memphis Grizzlies. With Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. And we also want to welcome in our 2K insider, Shams Charania. Thanks for taking time to join us, Shams.
BA, are you kidding me? I wouldn't miss this. My guy RJ is in the house.
Yeah, we're excited to have you, big fella.
You guys have got the best seats in the house. I'm just glad I can occupy it for at least a second.
Man, we'll stay in this seat as long as you would like.
We got the best seats. Shams has the best intel. We're covered.
Let's go.
Here's a look at some stats for Jalen Wells.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Wells and Jackson, your small and power forwards. Morant runs point with KCP to his side. And it's Edey in at the 5. And for Utah, Lauri Markkanen out there with Filipowski. Then there's Keontae George. Then it's Walker Kessler. And it's Reed in at the point. Here we go. And it's the Grizzlies to start it out. Morant against Reed. Morant, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Outside for Morant. Shot clock at 6 with the drive. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
This is what you pay to see. Morant doing what he does, exploding right to the rim off the drive. Wow.
Now here's Reed. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He will gladly take those.
Morant with it. Reed defending. Back to Morant. And one thing you can say about today's NBA, Shams, it keeps you guessing.
Oh, does it? I mean, this is an era of wide-open competition. We've seen the flattening of the lottery odds, the big comebacks, especially in the playoffs this past year, a different champion each season. These are exciting times to be sure, and I think continuingly with this collective bargaining agreement, we're going to see more and more parity in the league.
And a year-round news cycle, which is good for you.
I'll be ready, VA. You know this is much more fun for me.
And then Morant with the jam!
Ooh, as usual, Morant bringing down the house.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Now here's George. Reed for 3. Good. He hits again.
And his remarkable rookie campaign reaching a new milestone in terms of production. He's now #2 all-time for points scored in a rookie season.
Well, he's sharing a league company, and you have to wonder how many more outstanding achievements lie in front of him. He's a lot of fun to watch. Shams, I know you've had discussions with Commissioner Adam Silver about the league possibly expanding into Europe. Where does that stand?
Well, it's fluid, VA, and Commissioner Adam Silver and other league officials have been very clear to me. It's a process that's going to be measured in years, not necessarily months. There's definitely a sense. They want to better serve those fans in Europe, start their own league out there that's NBA affiliated. That's something the NBA is much more further along in exploring in the days, weeks, and months ahead, as opposed to expansion immediately.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hi, guys. Will G in their last time out against the Nuggets delivered quite a performance. He added 55 points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. It was a performance that will stick with the fans for a long time. Let's see what he has in store for us in this one.
Thanks, Allie. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
And so Tuomas Isalo calls a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Big group substitution here for Utah. Nurkic is checked in for Kessler. Anderson comes in for Filipowski. Hendricks is checked in for Markkanen. And Bailey subbed in for George. And a new group getting ready for Memphis. Landale's checked in for Edey. Aldama comes in for Jaren Jackson Jr. Pippen, he's checked in for Wells. And Jerome subbed in for Caldwell Pope. Now here's Jerome. 8 points in his last time out.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Jerome against Reed. That one falls. Reed's got 16 points now.
Of his 8 shots so far, he's only missed 1. He's starting this game strong.
Up top, Aldama. Pippen outside. Back to Aldama. Morant surveying the floor. 6 on the shot clock. From behind the arc. Aldama, no good. Utah leading by 7. Here's Reed. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 18.
I just love the ball move.
For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis.
Substitution for the Grizzlies. Number 8, Jaren Jackson.
Jerome against Reed. Shoots off the step back. Jerome, no good. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Reed, good. Reed's got 20.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Pass to Jackson. Pippen outside. Jackson the screen. Pippen, no good. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. It's the Jazz. They're up by 11. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Jazz, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
On the court for the Grizzlies. Jock Landale is out there with Jackson. Then it's Ty Jerome. Then it's Scottie Pippen. And it's Aldama in at the 3. And with 2 of the league's smaller market teams facing off in last year's finals, Shams, any problem with that?
On one hand, BA, it definitely takes the audience some getting used to, but for Commissioner Adam Silver, it's a sign that the league's changes are working as intended. So much parity, it gives every team, if well managed, a chance to compete. And the Pacers and Thunder both certainly fit that description. This is a wide open league right now, BA.
NBA is fertile ground if it's well managed. That's the key. Now here's Reed. 14 points, their largest margin of the game. He drops it from range. Reed's got 6 in the quarter.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Here's Aldama. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. 5 to shoot. Jackson gets the bucket. Some around the league, Shams, saying the Big 3 super team era is done. You see it that way?
Listen, BA, the latest CBA clearly is designed to spread talent around the league, clearly is designed for parity around the league, but I really feel like the super team era really came and went pretty quickly. We saw Miami with their Big 3 win it all. Kevin Durant to Golden State was really a one-off product of the salary cap spike in 2016. That's been about it. It's been about parity, but you still do need a couple stars in today's NBA to win.
making a switch here. Martin's checked in. And Memphis also making a switch. Morant, he's checked in for Landale. Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Pass to Jackson. Back to Jerome. Shams, a personal question for you. This is just about the industry in general. I know you have all these sources. You don't reveal your sources. No good journalist does. But what's in it for them?
You know, B.A., I'm going to tell you guys, because this is a nice family environment here at the desk. It's always something for me. 365, 24/7. These are real relationships. It's always a two-way street when it comes to whether it's a source, a relationship that I have in this industry. And right now, more than ever, it's a relationship business. You can't just show up when you need someone. And so for me, I go every day to try to build the best relationships I can.
Hey, and let's face it, we're in the entertainment industry. And how entertaining is it to get a scoop from Shams?
Come on now, we're all waiting for it.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. The Grizzlies last season retired the jersey number of the grind father, defensive ace Tony Allen, the player who coined the grit and grind motto that came to define the franchise in the 2010s. Allen was a perennial all-defense selection in Memphis, and his hard-nosed play set the tone. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot.
That's a foul he wanted to avoid, and he definitely doesn't want to pick up his third before the half.
Williams is checked in for Utah. Then for Memphis, Wells comes in for Conchar. And Caldwell Pope is subbed in for Jerome.
Morant with the slam! Showing off that vert. Morant attacks the basket with just such intensity. There's not much any defense can do with it.
And so it's Reed with it. He brings it up for the Jazz. This is a team that simply refuses to lose. They've won 29 games in a row and want to keep this incredible streak going.
And we're looking at a team that has proven they can win against anyone in this league, even given a variety of factors. It's maybe going out on a stretch to say they've reached an all-time great status. But hey, there's an argument for it. He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Here's Reed, coming off an unbelievable high-scoring game. Into the lane. A slam dunk by Reed.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
All right, Chomps, we know you got to hop back on your phone in case you have to break any news. Thank you for being with us here tonight. Great stuff.
Happy to be here, B.A. Thank you.
Yet no one is more locked in on the league. If there's a move...
Oh, another one falls!
I mean, it's unbelievable. I mean, he's now 5th in number of 40-point games over a single season.
Oh, one of the more bankable scorers this league has seen. You have to marvel at his consistency. Reed for three. Fires in the triple. Reed's got 43 points.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight. And with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up. And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field.
Reed for three. Sinks it from distance. Reed's got 46.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Launches a three. Another three for Utah.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is. Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
It'll count. And yes, another basket.
Once again, he cannot be stopped.
It's incredible. He's nearing second overall in career 50-point games and still going strong.
And chasing the incomparable Michael Jordan. I mean, that comparison alone gives you chills.
And so it's the Utah Jazz in total control, up by 29 going into the break. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Back to the game after this break.
Hey, folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half for the Utah Jazz.
Man, this offense is in rhythm right now. They're moving the ball, moving without the ball. Everything looks exactly the way they drew it up.
Yeah, this one might already be over.
All right, next, let's look at some of the possible entrants into this year's dunk contest.
This is a contest where sometimes you get guys who don't play much. So a lot of their best dunks happen in practice. Makes the evaluation a lot harder.
Word gets out, though, Kenny.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Grant, you are a Hall of Fame small forward, so you know a bit about the position. What's key in excelling at the three?
Well, B.A., you have to be able to space the floor. We almost never see a 3 or even 4 who can't make threes. And on the other end, lots of times you're matched up with quick guards.
We've got Walker Kessler, Lauri Markkanen out there with Kyle Filipowski. Then there's George, and it's Reed in at the point guard position. And that's the group for Will Hardy as we begin the second half. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Morant missing again. Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
And again for three. Woo, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
B.A., he's on fire.
Here's Morant. Give him 8.
Jazz foul. Reed. Third personal foul. First team foul.
And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Pass to Jackson. Uses the glass on the layup. Jackson's gotten his third basket of the night.
Just like his pop, Jaren Jackson Jr. Yeah, look, this man, when he gets close to the hoop, it is pretty much automatic. You can't let that happen.
Morant against Reed. And it's good! He hits another one. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
And last season, the Jazz with the worst record in franchise history, Grant.
You're losing with a plan, though. Utah, such a smart organization. If you're going to tear it down to the studs, do it in a good draft year.
The Jazz have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Yet another bucket. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks. Ja Morant looking to lead the way. He said, I set the tone. My teammates feed off of it, and I love to compete. That's how we all grew up, playing on the blacktop outside, competing at a high level when there was no cameras around. Back over to you.
He's got that alpha mentality. Allie, thanks for the report. It's good. He's 6 for 12 from the floor.
Oh, one thing about Ja, he's determined.
For Utah, they've gone an impressive 5 of 5 so far in the third quarter. Fires from the wing. Again, Utah good for 2.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
1:43 left in the third. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Markkanen.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
It's Reed with a drive.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
And this is what Ja Morant does best. When he finds his rhythm on offense, he is almost impossible to guard.
Utah has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Well, Lauri Markkanen comes from a family full of athletes, Fred.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. Lauri's mom and dad were both pro basketball players, and so was one of his brothers. And his other brother is a professional soccer player. So it definitely runs in the family.
Pass to Edey. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got his third assist of the night.
What a pass from Morant. He does a terrific job staying alert, seeking out the right opportunities to get his teammates involved.
Here's Reed. Hits yet again. Wow!
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. Back to Morant, and they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Nurkic has checked in for Kessler. Anderson comes in for Filipowski. Hendricks has checked in for Markkanen. And Bailey subbed in for George. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds.
Hey, that's just their first turnover. Overall, they've done a great job taking care of the ball.
Collier, he's checked in for Reed. There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter. Pippen, pass to Jerome. Back to Pippen. Landale with a screen from outside the arc. And the basket by Pippen. Pippen's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Collier. Still without a bucket. Pass to Hendricks. Takes the three. That shot is off. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Jazz out in front, just dominating this one. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for the Grizzlies, Ja Morant is out there with Ty Jerome. Then it's Jock Landale. Then it's Jackson. And it's Aldama in at the 3, the small forward. Pass to Anderson. Utah moving the ball around. Here's Nurkic. Hits the jump hook.
At 7 feet, getting in Nurkic's way this close is hard to do.
Over to the left wing. Here's Aldama. Oh, big finish.
Wow. Okay, I see you.
Just magnificent. I mean, he punishes the D for a lackluster effort.
They look a little disorganized there. The result is an emphatic jam.
Yeah, when you're not locked in on defense, they will make you pay with an easy finish there.
Grant, you look at some of the rule changes in recent years. Does it seem to you like coaches' challenges are here to stay?
You know, B.A., it does. And I think that's a good thing. You know, I can think of a few calls I would have liked to challenge in my day. So it's a nice option to have.
Pass to Bailey from the arc. The Grizzlies pull it in. Jerome feeling it out a bit. And here's Morant to the right side. From 6 feet away. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Jackson outside. Pass to Landale. 6 to shoot. And here's Morant outside. Utah grabs the miss. Nurkic has got 4 rebounds now. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Here's Collier. Nurkic, a screen on Jerome. Inside. And Nurkic throws it down.
And Nurkic doing everything right on that pick and roll here. And it all starts with a good screen.
Here's Morant. Yes, it's good.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Pass to Bailey. There's the drive, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
They're putting the ball on the floor, a good idea from Bailey.
Jerome outside. Landale with a screen. Left side, Morant. Up again. Rebounded by Bailey. The Jazz have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Here's Collier. He's covered by Jerome. Yep, that one goes.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Jazz.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And they increased their win total to 29.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for D.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple on this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking them down.
They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, B.A., they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Collier. He's covered by Jerome. Pass to Bailey. From downtown, he buries it from 3.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. So long, everyone.